Hello everybody, hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. As you can see, we're not on Civilization. No, in fact, we are on Age of Wonders 4, the game that everybody's talking about, the game that everybody loves. Age of Wonders 4 is a fantastic game, it's really great, and it's a game that I kind of suck at. And that's the purpose for this video series here. I want to learn to be better at this game. So how are we going to do that? Well, by playing. Playing is going to make us better. And so here's what we're going to do. We are going to load up a new world. I have a set world set up here with 3 unknown traits. We are going to look at what this world entails so that you can copy it yourself if you would like to. We're on a medium map size, 5 players, hard difficulty, because I think brutal difficulty is just insane. And then when we look at the realm, I have randomized the geography, like the world type. I have randomized the climate, and I have randomized the inhabitants. What sort of creatures might we see on the map? Whoops, let's go back. I think these are the best sort of like base things to learn the game with. Going into all of this stuff gets a little bit dicey for me. I'm not there yet. And I'm not going to save that. I didn't do anything. And who are we going to play? Well, we can play anybody on this list. My issue is when I look at this list, I get like the world's worst analysis paralysis. I have no idea what to do with all the stuff on this list. There's just so many. Do I play a giant? Do I play a weird eldritch monster thingy? Do I play, I don't know, fire spitting cat boys? You know, who do we play as? I have no idea. So we are going to not go the custom route. We're actually going to go for a random faction. And no, we're not actually going to play this guy. There's some rules that I want to put down, even though you look pretty interesting. You Elder Vampire, Death Knight, Tome of Evocation, Goatman, Primal Ash Sabertooth, Mana Attic Ruthless Raider guy. You could be fun, but I don't want to start with the Vampire. What we're going to do is we're going to only allow Wizard, King, or Champion until we get the hang of the game. Then we'll add in Dragon Lords, Frost Giants, or Giants, Elder Sovereigns, all those things that are added with DLC. And as far as culture, we're only going to be allowing in the base game cultures for right now, until we get pretty comfortable with what those are. As far as forms go, I don't really care what form we get. I do not mind. Society traits, again, I don't really mind. The visions are a little bit much for me right now, but who cares? And as far as tomes, I'll just let all the tomes be available. So we're going to roll a couple, see which one we like, and start with them. Techo Merquar, Goblinoid, Arctic Adaptation, Cult of Tyranny, Ancient Wise Ones, Tome of Evocation. Tome of Evocation and Arctic Adaptation are kind of weird. Arctic Adaptation is pretty sick, though, because Arctic Adaptation gets you more access to the magic liquid thingies. Dark Tyranny can be a little fun. Talented Collectors, Magic Material, that could be something. Let's roll 2 more and see what we have. We'll choose from 3. Bug Boys, Cryomancy, Underground Adaptation, Mystical Potential. That's something we could look at. And Magog Brassier, Warband, it loves giving this Underground Adaptation. It really loves giving Underground Adaptation, I have found. Industrious is a little fun. I like playing as them. Tome of the Warband is the new tome from Rise from Ruins, and it is a good one. It is a good tome to have. Cold-blooded, sharp eyes, underground, ruthless raiders, seekers of wonders. This is a pretty decent faction here. Pretty solid overall. I don't know, but something is drawing me back to these little goblin boys. I like the sound of these guys. Arctic adaptation, ancient wise ones to get through tomes faster, talented collectors, starting with magic materials. Fearmongers, we could do that, especially as tyranny. Evocation kind of sucks with this, but we can write this. Let's start Techo Merkwar. That's who we're going to be playing as. Arctic adaptation can be a little tough if you don't have good food, but I think we'll be okay. We can benefit. We can go down like a very morale bombing sort of build. So we are cheerful, we have extra morale, we are Arctic adaptation, build farms on snow terrain. Arctic walk makes us move faster, and we have eagle mounts, which means we start with extra cavalry. We start with baneful curse, which allows us to inflict weakened and misfortune. We have fulmination, which is just lightning damage, and summon lesser storm spirit. Dark kind of starts with good shock units. Of course, we start up here in the north because we are Arctic. We're either north or south. We already have Archon Blood over here, so that'll give us plus 20 good magic whenever we have it, which is great, and 15 combat casting points, which is also great. I was hoping for a little bit more. Some Astral Dew or something would have been nice. What is our stuff? We have the Immortal, which is a shock unit. You know, let's look at our cultures. Let's learn. We're gonna deep dive this. We're gonna learn as much as we can learn here. Our not mystic, we're dark, and then we're Cult of Tyranny. We get the Immortal. The Immortal works like most charge units. We have a charge strike of 18. If we looked at some sort of other tier 1 charge unit, there has to be another tier 1 charge unit somewhere. The Earthbreaker, 16. So the Immortal has more than that. We're at 18. But we get Aura of Tyranny, which that's our like special thing. It gives status resist malices to people around us. This unit's death does not affect our allies' morale, so we can just expend these guys like crazy. And we have Resurgence. When this unit dies in combat, it is revived at the end of combat if we are victorious. So it's really good to just run these guys into places and just use them up. We also have a pretty good ranged unit, which has the teleport. The Death Guard are okay. They do get 10 temporary hit points for each stack of Mortal Blessing, which comes from murking units. So they can get really defensive. Power from Death, we get Mortal Blessing. If this unit struck the killing blow, it gets extra. So these are really good for like taking out large boys. Our battle mages, we don't have a support unit, if you've noticed. We have these battle mages that cast Decay. We have a warlock that ends up causing status vulnerability and weakened. So if we want to stack Decay, we can go for the Mortalist. If we want to stack Weakened, we can go for the Warlock. Tyrant Guard, they get extra defense for each debuff on the attacker. So if you're getting a lot of debuffs, they can be very powerful. But if you've noticed, the Tyrant Knight is where we want to end up. Trample is really good. They get a huge charge strike. Despotic Vitality heal for 15 HP per adjacent enemy unit at the end of your turn. So they're really good at getting thrown in. You really want to get them into the melee. But if you've noticed, we don't have any shield units and we don't have any support units. So as we go through our tomes, we're going to want to pick up, you know, a couple of those things. We have like no starting army here. We've just got our hero who's a battle saint. They're not going to be doing much damage. Ugh, I didn't realize that. I should have paid attention. Well, we do want to start with the workshop because that gives us the draft that we want and production, and it is boosted with a farm. Usually the farms are the first thing that I build. With our flyboy, we're going to go pick up a new location, the Golden Gate. Interesting. We're going to go pick up the stuff we can see on the map. Are there easy battles? This is not necessarily easy. This is definitely not easy. When you look here, impossible and high risk. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That could be doable if we had the units. That could be doable if we had the units. Basically, what I'm seeing here is that we can't really fight anything until I find some units. We have found our free city. So Tyranny, they run things differently with the free cities. This is something that I'm not very sure of. Units weaken through Aura of Tyranny. Yep. We already know that. Capture heroes to control free cities through hostage diplomacy. So, defeated heroes belonging to free cities become hostages in my prison. Hostages provide allegiance every turn and count as an assigned Whispering Stone. Conquered cities released as vassals also immediately grant me a hostage. When vassalizing a city that belonged to another empire, all heroes of that empire in your prison become hostages of this new vassal instead. So we want to be fighting things. And we want to gather up a bunch of heroes to start executing people to make gold off of our stability. Tyrannical exploitation no longer gives allegiance, but increased. That's going to be great for later, but not right now. I think lightning blades is where we're going to go for now. Deathly Priovesh. So see, we don't have the Whispering Stone. We can't do anything with them unless we fight them. They have Archon Blood as well, which we want to have. And I would like to pick up another immortal. In fact, no, let's not do that. I was going to rush it, but that feels like a mistake. That feels... I was going to cancel my building to rush out in immortal. We have water over on this side. Water. Then we have, this is a doable fight. If we had another immortal, we could do this one. Okay, well, I'm seeing a possible second city location, maybe. Oh, that's too expensive. Way too expensive. Can't rush that. And I don't have enough mana to summon a Storm Spirit, but we'll get that next turn. Kind of a slow start for us here. Routed Reservoir. Let's come up here to... There's already an enemy there. Or is that probably a Lost Soul? There's no way on earth that that's an AI. It's got to be one of the Lost Souls. Whoop, can't get you. The Forgotten Astrarium. So there's some ancient wonders around we could possibly gather. I'm going to tee up the Storm Spirit. We'll pick... Yeah, it is a Lost Spirit. We'll pick up that Observation Tower. And we can get some free mana here. So let's cast the Storm Spirit and then run out here to grab this mana. And then we'll move back. I'm probably going to be moving this way with the hero, so we'll move over here with the Storm Spirit. Next turn, our Immortal comes out also. Giant's Grave. Provinces adjacent to this get draft. I could get souls if I had souls. Well, if I was death, that would be pretty sick. But we're not death. There's some silver tongue fruit. So there's magic materials out and about. Do you feel it? Forbidden magic lingers on this battlefield, not of creation, but of unlife. My kin tell the story of a traitor king who cursed the grounds with ancient magics where he fell. None who fought here shall ever know peace, and so the souls of the fallen remain among their bones forever, fighting, forever dying. Fiala Torbuilder in the Giant's Footsteps, as cited by Hambinger. Next turn you're done. Then we can come start dealing with stuff. We'll have enough mana banked up to be pretty happy about it. You're out of range for this fight, which I don't want you to be. I would rather have all my units in and ready for the fight. Where am I gonna expand? I don't see particularly great places. I mean, over here, we do have the Astral Dew and the Tranquility Pool. That is the trio, so we'll get a second settlement over here somewhere and start clearing this stuff out. We are a mortal champion. I guess we're gonna go down the Paladin tree, but for now we're gonna take Decisive Command so that we can get double attacks on our ranged boys. And we need to pick up a farm. That'll almost finish you. And I can go ahead and boost a Pursuer to help fill our army out. And that should give us the strength we need to start clearing out the map, I think. I think with, you know, a full 6-stack, we should be able to take out most things. I am too slow. I'm not too slow. What am I doing? I can just pop out here with the leader. We picked up Lightning Blades. Now I think we want to pick up Mark of Tyranny. It doesn't do anything for us currently, but it could. And, well, let's... What do I need for you? A second farm. We'll get that next turn. That's not a problem. Let's go ahead and pick up another Immortal. Start building up our second army, and we'll send out our leader's name. I can't remember. Send her. No, hold on. Let's move you closer. Now we're in. Let's see what the AI does. I'll allow it to use magic, and yeah, okay. We did use a spell, but we easily clapped there, and we'll move over here towards this. I think we ought to take out this brigand camp as well. After I go set up my outpost over here. I am ruined. I have gotten myself and my people into debt. I am not going to pay for you. So no. I have to trespass through you. So yeah, we don't care if this city-state doesn't like us, because we plan on warring that city-state fairly soon anyway. I shouldn't lose this. I shouldn't lose any units. The AI will, though, for sure. So let's retry that. The issue is I don't have any frontliners. What's the scariest thing? The Slither is the scariest thing in my opinion on the map. So I want to get my shock boys around to the side so that we can get big hits in on the Slither itself. Where can you reach? I'm gonna actually send you over on this side and get you sent out. You're going to stay where you are. And let's see what they do. Remember, if we lose Immortals, it really doesn't matter, because they come back. The Slither's getting dangerously close to being in range of hurting things. I can get some big charges off, but nothing that I feel is particularly useful. Let's go ahead and slam a fulmination down. I wish I could get a flank off, but I can't. Well, we're just gonna have to pick a few things off here. Status vulnerability there, and I'm gonna have to get my Immortal like locked in. Let's move you here. And then we're gonna have you decisive command you. That wakes you up and allows you to charge in here to something. We'll go here, try to pick off a unit. The Storm Spirit could just about do something. Let's move you up. I don't want the spider to move is the issue. So let's pin you down. Try to immobilize you. That's great. And this turn we can come around this side to get the flank off on it next turn. Blind sucks. And I don't like the fact that my pursuer is getting ganged up on here. But it shouldn't die. That's all that matters. And if we lose the immortal, like I said, it's not a big deal because they are resurgent. This dumb immortal is in no way useful currently. Can I come around here? Get a shot off there. I would like to move you up to hit you. Let's back you off over here. Come on, teleport. I've been playing so much Heroes Olden Era that I am way off with my hotkeys. Wow, just 3 straight misses, huh? Is that the worst you could have done? Probably. Well, can I take you out? Nope, not with a graze. And a miss. That is the worst it could have been. That was the worst this round could have went. And now I'm going to lose a pursuer. Oof. Wow, that is probably the worst thing we could have had happen. Running my shock troop over there on the flank was a mistake. And not going for some more guaranteed damage was a mistake. But it's okay. We're learning. Come in, get this kill on the slither. Take the shot here. Wow. Grazes, take the kill here. We're going to pop over with you and take the shots here. 1 graze. I need to hit you with the misfortune so that you possibly miss somebody. Pull you down. You're gonna get murdered by the croc. That's fantastic. Okay, we're definitely retrying this fight. So let's just speed these boys up. In you go, and down you go. So I lost way too many units there. We can't... The auto-resolve just lost the Storm Spirit. We've lost a Pursuer also. We can't do that. So we retry here. We can't take those sort of losses this early in the game. That would slow us down irrevocably. So again, I think the Slither is the scariest thing on the map. I think moving all our forces over to one side was a good move. I just didn't commit to that hard enough. And I moved too few forces over to the side. That might be in Slither range. And then we'll sit over there with you. I think I should use much more Baneful Curse than I used previously, because Weakened and Misfortune is really strong. You can hit me there, but if I move back like this, we should be okay. Again, I think moving back is the move until they get close enough and separated enough for me to get a good charge off. That's gonna hurt. Wow, you reached me? I should not have been reached. Okay, now, yeah, let's cancel for now and see what we can get done here. I think a big charge here is pretty good. And then an even bigger charge over here. Let's pull you all the way back. Please don't die to poison damage. 4 times 3 is 12. Yeah, you're dead. I might have to retreat you off the field. Miss. Why do you have such terrible aim? If I move up 1, we can do this. And the Slither is almost done. Let's re-up you to... If I deal a ton of damage... Nah, it's worth removing you, honestly. The crocodile can reach. The spider can reach. So you're going to be in a world of hurt. I want to immobilize you. And it is worth misfortuning someone, probably. But the electrified is also really good here. But I think a misfortune over here does more. I can get a big fat charge in here. That'll tie him up a little bit. Big gross hits. Big gross hits. Let's get you off. Take the shots over here. I want to... Why can't I just get a nice, easy... Well, we'll just take you out. Hopefully it takes it out. Okay, big job there. 1, 2, 3. Charge in here. What about you? What can you do? You can come in here and do damage, but it won't kill. How long are you immobilized for? You're no longer immobilized. That's mark of misfortune over here, so you do less damage. I think coming over here and hitting you from behind is a pretty good move. I'm gonna take a hit, but I can come over here and smack this to heal some damage. And again, if we lose immortals, it's not a big deal. They'll come back. Big fumbles because of the mark of misfortune. I don't want to lose any pursuers. My lord should be able to take this out. So you're done. Let's charge into the rear here. Big damage. And finish you off with the pursuer. 1 and 2 and 3. I can come around like this here. Big charge strike. Do big damage here. 1 and 2 and 3. And not quite finish you off. But if I back up and charge, yes, we can. So the question is, did I lose my outrider? Was it able to escape? We will have to see. He did. So yeah, that ended up better than the auto resolve. It just took 2 tries. Greaves of velocity, 6 combat speed. Yes. Oh, I need to lock that in. Health on the world map. Greaves of velocity. Things are turning around. Things are turning around here. It is time for a quarry. And let us build ourselves... Well, honestly, I want the Masonic Hall, but I need more things. The blacksmith would also be good. I grow in 4 turns. Let's go ahead and get the shrine. We have discovered that we're in a divided world. Divided in 2 by ocean. I'm going to go ahead and cast lightning blades so that we have it. It means I'm not going to be able to cast spells in battle for a couple turns. So we should be aware of that. And I'm going to send my outrider down to start. Oh, a fractured infestation. It's a little scary. This should be a doable fight. So now we will be doing lightning damage each round. But that did take all of our mana per turn. So it is a big deal that we're getting the shrine, aren't we? Ah, we're still building the stonemason. And I need to war Rio Vec pretty soon to start building up our free city relations with it. Where will I put... You know, here's not that bad of a space for our second settlement. So let's build that outpost. We've researched Mark of Tyranny. I'll now work for... I don't really want the Evoker. I'll take Tyrannical Exploitation. And let's pull ourselves a second quarry. And honestly, another Pursuer is going to be a pretty big pickup. We're going to have to rush people down. 2 heroes. It's a little scary, but it's doable. I'm actually... I need the mana income, so we're actually going to hurry that and start working towards our Dreadspire tier 2 instead of boosting the Pursuer. I needed the money. I am not going to be giving you anything. Soon we will hate each other. Battle Saint, Defender, Ritualist. Wow, I don't really like any of these guys. A Defender might be a little okay. A Ritualist, though, I really don't think is okay at all after the nerf. But Frostblast is fun. I'll pick you up. Now we're officially poor. We need to be exploring the map. Finding goodies. This is a scary stack, and I would like to fight you before you get any bigger. What is over here to our west? Looks like more forest. Somebody's definitely underground. There is a settlement to be had over here. It doesn't give us the magical materials that we want, but there's something we can have. Grab the tavern because we're low on stability. And I'm going to go ahead and declare war on you. Do I have to stay at war? Or hostage diplomacy? No. So we can start this war and end it. We should be fairly well able to just take the settlement in a siege. We're definitely evil, so we're just gonna take raiding project. Get that siege going for 2 turns. Serpent cavern. Oh, there's food. There's a dragon's lair right there. Jesus. A rough neighborhood that we have found ourselves in here. I'm gonna pick up lightning focus. That'll be the last of our evocation researches, probably. Get a forester now to boost a few things, and 1 more turn we'll be able to start that fight. I'm gonna grab that food. Fractured scorpion here, that's terrifying. And we've leveled up now, so I'm gonna jump down the paladin path. We're gonna need to get a weapon and a mount for you, but that'll be where we go there. Oh, this is your army too? I didn't know that. Ooh, when people hear about frost magic, they think of winter and death, she says slowly, while they should consider the hauntingly beautiful ice crystal structures and their useful applications. Did you know I could deep freeze the meat of a dire penguin and it would not spoil in years? To end this ignorance, I dream of a school of chiromancy, where frost mages break the ice. Yeah, I can build a research post right here on the Archon Blood. Let's take this battle. I will allow for the casting of spells, and we don't lose anything. Fantastic. Now the question is, I'll take those. You know what? Do you shut off a mount? Yes. Well, I will, once I get a better weapon, we'll give you the mount. You do frost damage, you do fire damage. I'll keep you for now. You've leveled up. We can go for the heals, or we can go down this side. I don't know where I want to go. Probably want to go down this side. Yeah. But first we're going to go ahead and grab the healing on the world map. You also can do your first signature skill. Of course, we're going to be jumping down Shadow. Frost Strikes or Remorse. Let's pick up Remorse, I think, because we are playing like a very debuffy style. A city awaits its fate. I could absorb you and just have my 3rd city immediately, but I don't think I have the gold income to keep 3 cities up. I'm gonna vassalize you now. Use our hostage diplomacy to keep you working, and do it that way instead. Oh, and you need a governor, Dalmastor. I really should have grabbed this, but it's okay. Before I took that fight, I should have grabbed that. I would have had way more knowledge. I would have finished almost completely, I think. Well, let's move you out. We need to get you 2 healed up and continue clearing the map. I do want to set up a settlement over here, I think. We're gonna have to expand underground here with Gloomhearth. It's not got much space. Endless fields revealed. Counts as a mine. Don't want that just yet. Think of vendor. 1 turn spent on you is not bad. I need to clear this brigand camp. Then we could possibly come in here and clear this out. The righteous judge is scary, but it's doable. But I want well, I'm getting Archon Blood here, but having it here because we are the talented collectors would really help a lot of stuff. Why are you running away, coward? So we have 3 heroes in our prison, so we should see a decent upkick here soon enough. And Gloomhearth, you're just gonna keep doing your thing. If I get another farm, we can start boosting the Masonic Hall. I think getting the blacksmith right now is better. More armies is what's going to get us out of this slow start. We're working really hard here towards this Cosmoflux elixir. Once I can clear everything over here, we'll have it. I do have to admit that we're scouting very well, and it's probably mostly due to the Eagle Mounds. Being able to fly over the mountain terrain is huge. And we've met our first enemy. Noctis. The erudite orcs. Another ruler come to threaten my empire. Just stand him away. He's Shadow and Astral. Interesting. So he likes empires that do not start wars. He's not gonna like me because we have vassals. He's gonna hate us. Ugh. So that's someone that we're gonna end up in a fight with eventually. We get our research post, and it's turned into a school of cryomancy. The cold arts are ready to be taught, O Emperor Teko Merkwar. I have acquired the scrolls and materials, planned out building complex and subject matters. My future students are eager to enroll for the first term. Now this is Snowfall. So I'm just gonna go ahead and freely construct that here, and we'll just pop that over. She ranks up, that's cool. A brewer ogre could be very useful. A white witch is probably better. Frost strikes, we're gonna get that eventually. A brewer ogre's fun, but brewer ogres aren't necessarily the best. Are you better than a white witch? I think so. White witches kind of suck, but I think we're gonna go with the white witch just because it fits our flavor, purely based on aesthetic. And now it's time to start pumping out Tyrant Guard and Warlocks. We're probably gonna lose a unit here. They have Archon Martyrdom. When a defending unit dies, suffer 15 spirit damage. Ugh. Who do we lose? Storm Spirit and the newly gained White Witch. We're gonna have to retry that. Oh, but we've seen how well we retry things. The issue is we can't be stacked up on them when they die. So what do we have? We have some monks. We have some zealots. We have the scrap hermit. The righteous judge, of course, is the scariest one. How are we gonna handle this? Everybody shift over this way. We play best when we keep everybody at range. We don't have the defensive units to sort of stake a perimeter. So having everybody move over is probably the safest play for us, especially if they're playing over here on the right. It's pretty useful for us to stack over here on the left. Yeah, if we're splitting them, that's good for us. Yeah, we can get a big blast off here. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. And big damage off here. Grazing sucks. Double the grazes really sucks. I'm gonna jump in here with the immortals to get that damage off, and we'll finish you off with this hero. The spirit damage hurt, but it didn't kill me. Let's stack you up over here, stack you up down here, move you around, and then we're gonna pull you around, and then we're gonna just start blasting you with some. You resisted it. Wow, how dare you? How dare you play against my weakness? Yeah, this guy's gonna hurt, but as long as we win, we'll get those immortals back. Don't resist it. Well, you get weakened. Okay, let's move up here and start dishing out all the damage that we can dish, especially any sort of flanking damage we can get off. Big hits here. Hate that we grazed, but whatever. I'm gonna bring you up, you around, bring you up here. 1 and 2. Now, I think I will re-up you, and then I want to hit you with this immobilizer, and then we're gonna smack you again. 1, oh, missed. And if I move back, we'll be able to get a good charge off next turn. This is gonna be a problem. This pursuer is gonna get smacked around a little bit, but you can't move, so you're pretty much removed from being an issue. And once this graceful judge is gone, a lot of our issues go away with it. I should have hit you first for the status. I am dumb. If I come in here, can I possibly beat you? I don't think I can take him out this turn without some fancy finagling, without sacrificing maybe my storm unit or something else. Okay, you're gone. Hit one person with the spirit damage. That's okay. Pop you up here, and now we're gonna shift over to this. Get missed. That sucks. I should have charged in. I was trying to like line up the best sort of charge I could get, but I should have known better. More misfortune, please. Weakened and misfortune, huge. Yeah, get fumbled all over the place. Okay. Now, zealots are going to be pretty easy to remove as long as I'm hitting them. I just need to keep moving my pursuers around so that they're not getting smacked up on by the scrap hermit. I'm not particularly scared of a scrap hermit though, especially if I can net it for a turn. Let's get the white witch over here to start doing some damage. Ah, grazed. Why am I always grazing? I'm not a cow game. I don't want to graze. Give me a big hit, please, Ritualist. Yes. Oh, and Frozen is phenomenal. We like to see that. I can just get in his face now and do this. Their morale is falling. And so we should win this without any losses. If I'm just able to take out this zealot, then his morale should break. Hit me, that's okay. It's a fumble anyway. You get wrecked, and his morale is just shredded, so he'll just die. And that's basically how we're going to be winning most of our fights in the future, just running around and making sure that nobody can touch us. Staff of Radiance does not fit what we're doing. Pick up our Immortal, and we get Archon Blood, which we already had, but still. Do I want to go for the mass heal for less? Or the one big heal for more? I think I'm going to hit the mass heal, and let's hit a farm on the Tranquil Pool. We're going to need to send our heroes over here to pick up all this stuff. Irate Thermopolis. Where are you at? Over here. Well, that's a war we can take. This must be like an arachnid heavy, a beast heavy world or something, because there's so many spiders out on the map. I want to fight these brigands, but not together. Ew. Rachek the Disturbing. Deceptive Spy. Breaks treaties. Weaker researches. He's probably gonna like us a little bit, so I'll send you the friendly greeting for now, and let us research a new tome. So with our Arctic adaptation, I'm feeling cryomancy, and we could jump up to Doom Herald to get Joy Siphoners, and work our way to like Cold Dark for the morale bombing. Frostling transformation, that feels like something we might want to do. We could also look at like not really amplification. Well, we do have the magical materials, like we could role play around that. Tentacle doesn't seem that bad. We could go for Tentacle. I'm not feeling summoning, but maybe like scrying, stuff like that. Anything in Materium, not that I can think of that I really want. What about nature? We do have a little bit of nature. Yeah, nothing here that I'm feeling super powerful about either. Stormbringer, I'm not going to have the 6 anytime soon. I also don't think Stormbringer is particularly good, but I could see us going not really necromancy. I don't know if I want to go down the necromancy route. Blood Rite could be something we move into. Corruption, definitely. I'm not really feeling going down the vampire route, but we could go into like Oblivion and then Severing, and just pick up Eternal Lord just to have it, I guess. Torment, definitely. Yeah, that feels very tyrannical. So let's pick up Cryomancy. That gives us access to a few things. When all the world is turned to ice. Ice Coffin or Frost Blades. I think we're gonna pick up Frost Blades. Let's bring you up And then we'll bring you up. I don't need spells for this fight, so I'm going to save the magic. Take out you dumb frog. Bring you up even further. Take on you. Let's turn on spells. And we don't lose anything, and there goes that camp. Yes. Crown of Starblades. What do you give us? Based on the infinity of the spell, we could get frost damage and blight damage and lightning damage. Yes. Where's our boy? I would rather you have this. I didn't save again. Oh, I'm so stupid. And Gloomhearth just keeps growing, man. It's doing its job. Yeah, my God, there's just spiders all over the place. I hate spiders so much. I suffer from fairly strong arachnophobia, so I'm just not the biggest fan of spiders. The box contains belongings that survived your travels and adventures. Every item contains memories of your former life, a memory of your childhood, of the first time you used a spell, of the time you became a leader. Staff of Blossoms give us Blight Blast. Ring of Concealment gives us Universal Camouflage. Life Drinker gives us Lifesteal. I'm going to take the Life Drinker. Pick up this mana. And let's equip that Life Drinker onto you. Yes. An Unholy Battle Saint. Clear this. Wand of Lightning Strike. Again, we're just filling out our Lord. And it's time, I think, to go start clearing out Talmaster, because, well, I need all the magic materials. I also want to come get the settlement that I want over here. What do we have? We have haste berries. I can get a settlement like here. Yeah, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would take it a little while to get all the stuff, but doesn't seem like a bad spot. Is it road time? Do I go for roads? Do I go for fruitful integration? I think it's road time. Where is everybody? Oh, you've grown. I don't like this. It scares me a little bit. I don't like you. Another farm would be good. I'm just gonna pick up the shrine though. Get our mana income nice and high. Oh, and I didn't set production in Gloomhearth. I'm dumb. We've got our spear done. Tyrant Guard. That'll be a big boost in battles. And I think a Warlock wouldn't be too bad either. Frost Arrows is something that we definitely want. Ooh, free cities or vassals with a Whispering Stone gives you knowledge. Can I double dip? Yes, and we're at war with you, but I can speed you up. I already hold hostages with you. Thermopolis, can we make peace? Too expensive. Too expensive. Okay, you're going to remain a Glory Seeker? What does a Glory Seeker give me? Damage for each rank. Dominator. Raise... Recruiter raise a tier 4 unit after combat. That's pretty good, but I don't think we're going to be doing that. Raider, when a combat in enemy territory. Yeah, let's make you a raider. That's going to be something we can actually do. Somebody down here. I have met enemies on the map, but I don't know exactly where they are yet. You have the White Witch. Let's send you out this way. And let's send you out this way so that we can take on that Ancient Wonder. Restore grants strengthened. Rejuvenate grants regeneration. We could go for a polymorph. Ooh. Some hard decisions here. I'm going to pick up the heal though. And you're definitely going to go down shadow as well. And you're going to pick up frost damage. I need to get some units on you to make you any good though. Who have I met now? Otrovicalis. I'll give you the Whispering Stone and Flammic. I feel like I have Flammic in every one of my games. Flammic is not gonna like us, I think, but okay. He's down here to the south. The Hidden Wellspring would give us fairies. and a decent farm. But more importantly, it just gives us Imperium, which is what I want. But it's gonna take me another turn besides this to get in there. That feels a little bad, honestly. And I'll get rid of these 2 immortals to put these 2 in the army, send the immortals across, and once we have our full army over here, we can start taking out things like this is an easy stack, this is an easy stack. That's not that hard of a stack. This is a scary stack, but it's doable. We do have the silver tongue fruit now. Why, you picked it up? Yes. What do I want? Arcane Institute's pretty sick, but we need the bathhouse. But the Masonic Hall... Let's go for the Masonic Hall. And then we'll get the bathhouse, and then we'll have everything. All the production we need to build everything. This city's just gonna kind of keep doing what it's doing. Build me gold, build me production, build me mana. Pay for its own upkeep. Okay, you are drawn to the rerouted reservoir. By the metallic sound of tools and machinery, a siege workshop is built here. Industrious mercenaries have dammed the hidden wellspring that originates here, diverting its endless waters to power a manufactory of siege engines. The drained, dry lake bed is defenseless against the whims of the harsh wind. Hazardous sandstorms, whipped up by the raging wind, sweep across the desert. A clay defender bellows commands at chained workers with its arc fire sword and whip. I don't want to block that. We're gonna have to take the fight. We shouldn't lose. Yeah, and we shouldn't lose anything. We'll take that. You aren't sure if the clay defender was creating the war golems for other lords or if it was building an army for itself. Arbalists cautiously walk out of the siege workshop, captured by the mercenaries and forced to work the machinery. They deliver harrowing testimonies about the cruelty of the clay defender and its chortling while it would flay them. Complete the production of the war golem. Ooh. Arbalists. But they're not my guys. Or I could get that weapon. What does whiplash do? Disables mount, I don't like that. Inflicts sundered. I'm gonna take the war golem. Megafauna map, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna take the war golem. That boy's sick. I can't do tyrannical exploitation yet. Frostblades feels pretty good. It's gonna take a lot of upkeep is the problem. And then you're just gonna become a city. Again, we're gonna need a hero over here to clear all this out. Fervor when you take damage. I need to get you a mount. Where's my warlock? Over here. So we've got a decent looking stack being built here. Decent enough look. And we're expanding, we're spreading. Is this where that orc is? Are you the orc? Oh, you're Rachek. Okay, you're the gross boy. So they're on my side of the map. It'll be best for me to move over to take them. You have 3 empty slots. They'll fit right in there. I would like to get the war golem in somebody's army. All right, Frostblades. Enchant me. What is this? Magic origin upkeep is reduced. That could be good. My alignment has changed back to neutral, which is strange. What do I want you to build? Let's get another farm here and build yourself a stonemason now that you have the 2 farms. And we'll just keep exploring down here to the south. It's time, I think, to put him on auto explore and not really deal with him anymore. But we've expanded out. We hit our 3 cities by turn 30. We're almost at a tier 3 building in the capital. We're about to clear out and get all these magical materials, which will give us a huge boost to income. What do we have? Sign of the Huntress. New stars have appeared around the arrow in the constellation of Leanna's Draw. The celestial image now looks like the Huntress is drawing back a javelin on her bow. The alteration somehow affects not just your archer's arrows, but the magical projectiles. Cool, 30% more damage, but less range. I don't like the less range part of that. But I am a big fan of the more damage part of that. We have quite a few ranged and magical units. Yeah, this should be a fairly easy smack, this fight here. Yeah, don't lose anything. Our boy's almost fully kitted out. Don't want either of these, really. But I have to take one. I would rather not have either of them, though. I'm going to set that as a research post, and then we're probably going to make that a school of cryomancy at some point. I'm going to set frost arrows as well to start casting. Gloom Hearth. Pick up your Forester here to boost our School of Cryomancy so that we get a ton of knowledge. And the Merchant of Mounts. Yes, I would like a nice mount for my ruler. But my ruler's current weapon, I think... Oh, I already have a mount. What am I talking about? I have an eagle mount. We'll take that. But if the Mount Master guy has something better, a mammoth could be something. See, the mammoth gets you hit more often is the problem. I could get a white wolf, which gives me like status debuffs, whereas our current eagle just gives me super fast movement. I don't want the mystic manlings. I like to keep my heroes my race whenever possible. A warlock could be really good. Let's save our money. We could also just go ahead and clear this out. I think that we shall do. Yes, we're just gonna keep clearing things out, pick up the food, and explore. Lady, you stay here. So my ultimate goals right now is I need you know what? This does push me towards souls, right? Because this gives me just more souls. That does push me towards having souls. I really need to consider the necromancy route. I don't feel that we are very necromancy related as a faction. We feel more like a cold faction. Why am I going down the morale debuffing side of things? Oh yeah, Aura of Tyranny. Status resistances. I like to play Age of Wonders as like a kind of roleplay style game. Frost Arrows is ready. So we are dealing lots of cold damage. I'm going to keep this Immortal out and put the War Golem in. And then we're going to take this fight to free up that magical material. What did I lose? The Warlock? Why? To the Phase Beast? No, game. We're not going to lose anything. Come on now. Come now, game. We're better than this. The Phase Beast is scary. And the elephant... Oh, the elephant. There's an elephant in here. The elephant's a little scary, but if we get in their faces, there's nothing they can do. We're going to get this War Golem into this guy's face. Fiery shift over here. Get burning off and then start smacking you. That way you go back. You need to get over there, and I need to start sending some of my units out over here to take over this side. We can start smacking the elephant. Get all of our Shoosty boys in range. How far can you go? You can hit my hero. I'll go here and then defend this turn. Oof, I gotta remember. Oof, that was so much damage because it was a charge. But as long as we can cancel the charge, we're mostly okay. I don't want to lose the War Golem. Okay, so obviously something has to be done about this, but I'm going to take the chance to hit you. We're going to pop over here and take the chance to shoot you. 2 and 3. Big damage on you. I would like... can't do that then, huh? If I move here, I can get a little more damage off. It doesn't do much right now because obviously we're not we're not killing off any casualties, but that burning is huge. That kills off my own boy. We don't want to do that. Well, we'll take you as much as we can. Tyrant Guard will come in here. Big flank damage here, and let's phase over. Oh, if only I could get one more full shot off on you. That would have been so good. I probably could have killed it with a fulmination. I might lose the golem, which would make me sad. I really oughtn't to lose anything. Big weakens, and then we'll work on getting some charge damage in. And that's an elephant gone. Yeah, if I had hit with this and cast fulmination, I probably would have killed the Phase Beast off, but I will lose the War Golem because of it. That sucks. But whatever, we'll take that loss. We deserve that one. We played it poorly. Everything else here just sort of gets cleaned up. And you take it out? Yes. And then you take this out? Yes. And that's everything. Well, what if? We lost it. I'm not going to be too salty about it. Staff of Decay is pretty cool. on a warlock, that'll feel really nice. But that gives us astral dew. Now, once we clear out this tranquility pool, we'll have cosmoflux elixir, which gives us quite a bit of stuff if we have mana nodes. But I actually don't think I have mana nodes. Whoops. What good is cosmoflux elixir gonna do us? This forgotten astrarium, I want to take it. Wait, I always see you too, Erilazaliar. I can't ever pronounce your name. Erudite Sage, likes empires that don't break treaties, empires with stronger research. That could be us. But he automatically doesn't like us, so probably not us. Do I have the boat yet? No. So let's get the boat, and we'll come down here to fight this hero, so we can start getting influence over Thermopolis. Just one more research cycle is all I need, huh? Then let's grab Blizzard. My ritualist just keeps leveling up. We already do frost damage. Why don't we get this Staff of Decay? Yeah, that's better. That's better for you. Flamic wants to be my friend? That never happens. Okay, I want to wipe you out. Yeah, dumb frog. I lost a pursuer there. Not lost, but it retreated. Ooh, healthy chestplate on you. That way we can put the padded cloak on you. And I'm gonna pull this guy over here. We've completed Blizzard because we fought a hero. Now, Doom Herald's really good. That's going to give us Joy Siphoners, which is going to help us route units. Prelude to Doom is really good. We deal extra damage to low morale units, and we can cause low morale. Souls just gives us more things we can do with souls. Mayhem is also really good. Mayhem feels a little fiery, but it does give us misfortune, extra amounts of misfortune. We could be going down this route eventually. I also like these little watchers. But of course we're going to be going for Doom Herald. We're going to... Ooh. I'm going to lock in Joy Siphoners and pick up Corrupt Soul because it's boosted already. And over here, what I want to do is start converting these provinces over to snow. Because we're Arctic adaptation, I want snow, and I want the Cryomancy School on this. So I want to turn all these to snow. Do we take this now or wait till next turn? I think we'll wait till next turn. I want the heal. I took the piece over here with Thermopolis. We have hostages, so we'll start building up a relationship with them. Bonded vassalage gives us a lot of income. I don't necessarily want to integrate you. We might just get exploitation to get a huge amount of income off of this. I'll hit bonded vassalage first, and then we'll go for exploitation. What do we have here? We only have 0, huh? But we'll use exploitation on him as well as soon as it makes any sense. I like this game. This one so far feels okay. I just don't have enough money to recruit my heroes. I can recruit another hero, but I'm too poor. I want the warlock. Safe battle here. Do I lose anything? No. Good. And hardy armor. Ooh. 5 HP, 1 defense, 1 resistance, 10 HP, bolster resistance. I think we like what we've got. Let's go padded cloak, crown. Anything else we can throw on you? No. We'll take what we have though. That starts filling you in very nicely. And if I just come over here and take out this elephant, well then that's this whole city basically taken care of. I'll take out the elephant, and I would like to take out this Forsaken Cove. It's a little scary though, that cove. Honestly, that's a little scary. Joy Siphon. Why am I so poor? I could lose city stability income and gain gold, or just gain research. Dreadspire here. Now I'm super poor. I can't do anything. Give me the farm to boost that city. And now we have the Cosmoflux Elixir. Province improvements in provinces with mana resource nodes grant 5 knowledge and 5 mana. Our liquids are doing a pretty decent amount of things for us. We have combat casting points, we have world map casting points, we have researching spells cost 10% less knowledge. So all those things are nice. We've hit flourishing vassalage with you, or bonded vassalage with you. We've got 15. Let's hit you with this. Yeah, that made a decent amount of money. All right. Yeah, that was worth it. I also need to clear out this fractured infestation down here. Oh, there's so many things our heroes have to do, but not enough time to do them all. And Gloomhearth just keeps growing. It grows, it always grows. I'm not 100% sure I could easily take this. The stupid boat. Is there anything I can get a marketeering on? The White Witch and the Lightning Spirit. Not that I care too much. Instead, let's just start converting to snow. Everything that we can convert, let's just convert. We don't need magic for this fight. Yeah, definitely not. We got a pony. I guess we'll just leave the Forsaken Cove out for a while. Oh, I can never get 3 around you, can I? That's a bit of a bummer. Not until I get your uninhabitable mountain. Yeah, I can't actually ever get the 3 provinces around the Giant's Grave. So I guess we don't go down the necromancy side. Game, I'm still too poor. I can't afford a hero. Stop offering me. All right, I think that's where we're gonna stop for today. It's a pretty big pickup. We expanded. We've got our magic liquids in. We've cleared out quite a bit of the map around our start. There's this stupid Forsaken Cove we've got to deal with. We need to check the underground. There's a dragon's cave we got to go deal with over here. We've got to deal with this fractured infestation over here. We could get a 4th settlement somewhere down here on this crossroads, would probably be really good. And that'll probably be all of the settlements that we expand to naturally. Magic origin units upkeep, we don't really care. Cripple Aid is really good. Transfers things into zombies. I think we're gonna take the city cat. Yeah, we're moving down our research tomes. We're building into like a morale bombing sort of build. It should be okay versus the opponents we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is everybody on the map. What sort of victory we're going for? Well, I have no idea. I've won a military before. I have that achievement. I don't have these 2 achievements, so we might want to go for these. 2 gold ancient wonders bound. It's gonna be a little difficult. Do I even know where the 2 gold ancient wonders are on the map? I saw the tree, so we know that exists. So we could get this, but we're gonna need a much bigger army to do that. Oh, and then underground, we've got a gold one down here. The Golden Gate. So yeah, that might be what we go for. Everybody, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.